Previously on Glamour and Style, Anya's lies were finally exposed by Aisha, Maya, and Bridget, leaving her with nowhere to hide. The house apologized to Aisha and Maya for doubting them, except for Melanie, whose bitterness caused a rift with Isla. During elimination, Bridget claimed her first challenge win, and in a rare bottom three tie, Anya's weak track record sealed her fate, sending her home. Now, with only 8 remaining, who will rise to the top?
Anya's gone, and honestly, I feel lighter. The drama, the mind games, it's over. Now we can actually focus on the competition.
Bridget, back-to-back top placements and now a win? Okay, Miss Consistency.
You know I gotta keep you on your toes.
Looks like you were dethroned, Sujin.
I'll take my L for that one. I lost fair and square, but I'll be back this week.
Even though I didn't win the challenge, being in the top 2 of the week, especially coming out of a bottom placement, feels really good.
I was okay with my safe placement, I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely. I'll take safe over bottom anytime. You're awfully quiet. How do you feel about your placement?
Well, that was dramatic.
I mean, was she expecting a parade for being safe?
Anyways, that reminds me, Kakra and Maya, how y'all holding up?
Feel very shitty, to be honest. The first time I am out of a safe spot and I am in the bottom. It really sucks. And I am not saying this to discredit the top or safe girls, but I genuinely feel like my photo was not bottom worthy. Definitely not top worthy, but at least a safe placement.
I also feel shitty about my placement, but it was justified to me. But Kakra, who would you like to see on the bottom instead of yourself?
I would have said Isla, but thinking twice about it now, Little Miss Bitterpants would have been a worthy replacement.
Gagged. Little Miss Bitterpants is crazy. I'm not mad though, so don't beat yourself up. Opinions are opinions, whether right or wrong.
Okay, girls, shall we go get ready for bed? What matters is we're here for another week.
That's an idea I can get behind.
I don't need to talk about my placement. I know I deserved better. The nerve of the girls to actually ask me how I felt about my placement, like it wasn't obvious I wasn't happy. I definitely deserved a top spot. Sujin did not deserve that top spot this week, in my opinion. And I don't think Bridget should have won, but if I say that I'm the bitter one, it's so frustrating.
Okay, real talk. What made you guys audition for Glamour and Style?
For me, this is my shot to show that dark-skinned African models can take over the industry. People act like we don't belong on billboards, and I'm here to prove them wrong. This was supposed to be a joint project, as I expected my sister to be here with me right now, but I am also doing this for her.
Your sister?
Oh, right. That's true. They weren't in our group, so they don't know Penny in.
I didn't come for casting alone, it was me and my twin sister, Penyan, but they chose me for the top 5 and not her, so...
That's actually so interesting that you have a twin and she auditioned too.
Penyan and I are like 2 peas in a pod. The relationship and bond that we share is so special, we also wanted to share this experience as well. I remember when we talked about being top 2 and just had a standoff about who'd trade their place for the other to win. My heart was beyond broken when I was shortlisted and she was cut off. I actually considered quitting, but she talked me out of it. Now I consider myself as representing the both of us in the competition.
I just never felt like I belonged anywhere. I was always that wallflower and never actually wanted to be in the spotlight, but when I'm modeling, it's like I don't have to explain myself. The camera just gets me. It took a lot of deliberation to actually audition for the second edition, especially when you consider this is the second season of the franchise and first in the hands of a new host. I was like, that's a lot of pressure, but I have to come out of my shell, so I did. I didn't even expect to make it past casting, if I am being honest.
Yet, here you are, absolutely steamrolling the rest of us like it's nothing. Soojin has really started to crawl out of her persona just like I had to, and I think this is owed to her doing so well in the competition. And I am happy for her. It warms my heart to see another quiet girl do well. I think we all know by now that I have Waardenburg syndrome, and if you didn't, well, you do now. That's why I am dark-skinned with eyes even a paler blue than Isla's. I was bullied a bit, not because I was ugly per se, but I gave people a weakness in the fact that I wasn't proud of my looks or myself, and they took advantage of it. That was until I turned 17. I took control of my life and the narrative, and I made the blonde look my aesthetic. My natural hair only had a couple streaks of blonde, but I went full on blonde, and I came onto the show to just show that you don't have to be quote unquote normal to accomplish your dreams. It's okay to be different.
Well, Bridget, Isla, any sob stories?
None from this side, just an English girl looking for a means to break into the modelling world. Love these girls to death, but I am not going to just up and dump my background.
I am on the same boat as Bridget, kinda. I am just a surfer and athlete from Byron Bay who always wanted to be a model and decided to take the bold step. I was underestimated by a lot of people about whether I'd do well, and there's that bit of pressure to really prove them wrong. While I did bag the first win of the season, I can't help but just worry about the fact that ever since my first win, I've been safe back to back. It's just a bit scary that the fans and judges are getting bored of me.
They can get bored of you all they want, but we'll never get bored of you, babes.
You're so cheesy. Ew. Mel, you're quiet.
I just don't see the point in all this sentimental stuff. Like, please just leave me out of it.
Melanie just shuts down when things get real. It's like she doesn't want to connect with any of us anymore. I get that she is frustrated about the trajectory of her performance this season, but she needs to take a chill pill. She's not the only one here bothered about their performance.
Ladies, this week's challenge is all about poise, grace, and luxury. You will be embodying couture fashion and elegance in a high fashion editorial shoot. Show us that you belong in the pages of Vogue. There is no mini challenge this week, so rest easy, loves.
Elegance? Please, I do that in my sleep. This is my challenge. Can we talk, Isla?
Well, what if I say I don't want to talk to you?
I would understand, but please, just hear me out.
What's up?
I want to apologize to you. I've been behaving very shitty to you for the past week.
To everyone in the house, actually.
Right? The competition has just been really getting to me. I came here wanting to actually do well, and not doing well is really frustrating me. I am not bad-mannered, I promise. It's just really easy for me to buckle when things don't go as I envisioned.
Melanie, I completely understand, but I want you to understand that although this is a competition, what you are feeling right now, there's 3 other people who feel the same way. Me, Kakra, and Maya. We are all in the same boat.
But you gotta win already. I see you as part of the front runners. I just want to get a top placement, and it kind of stung seeing everyone happy for Soojin like she is in our competition.
Might be a competition, but this is also a sisterhood. I am not mad at you anymore, and I appreciate you actually coming to talk to me.
Thanks for hearing me out. I am really sorry.
As much as I really want to hate Melanie right now, I also feel for her. The competition is really getting to her head, and it's not allowing her to enjoy the moment. I know Melanie is no Madison, and that's why I chose to let the whole thing go.
Ladies, another week, another elimination comes upon us. The judges await. Please head to the basement for your elimination ceremony.
I really think I did good in this challenge, and I'm confident that this week may just be my week in the top. I'm excited for judging today.
Welcome back, girls. This week's challenge was high fashion, elegance, and I just want to mention before we start, you girls ate this challenge up and made it hard for decision making. And I love it. I want to see more of this. However, a decision had to be made in the end, and by the end of this night, there will be only 7 of you left in the competition. As usual, if your image appears on the screen, you are safe. There will be no critic for you tonight. You will head to the back until it is time for elimination. The safe places this week in order of placement are Soojin, Ayesha, you 2 are safe. Please wait in the back. Melanie, Maya, Isla, Bridget, Kakra, and Zuri. You 6 represent the tops and bottoms of the week. We will provide feedback for your images. Melanie, you're up first today.
Melanie, your photo this week fell flat for us.
I absolutely loved your pose this week, just magnificent. But the first place I'm directed to look at is your face. And that's because you did not utilize the lighting of the image. The spotlight casted a shadow on your face that aged you horribly. Now you just look angry in that image. Had you angled your face a bit and let that light cascade down your face, this photo would have hit the spot for us all, but this was a miss.
Thank you, Melanie. You may head back. Next up, Maya. Maya, this picture is breathtaking. Like, I actually felt a lump in my throat when I saw your still. I instantly voted you into the top once I saw this. It's the drama, the expressiveness. You actually played with the shadow casted onto your face. The hat was put there as a challenge, yet you made it an advantage, and I love that. Great job, Maya. You may head to the back. The floor is yours, Isla.
I like the approach you took for this Isola, but it was not executed properly. You wanted to lean in more on the dramatic side of things with your pose, but this just looks a bit comical to me rather than fashion.
Adam is correct. Something about the eyes. They seem to not portray the same emotion as the mouth, and it comes across as shock or surprise rather than ferocious, which is a bit awkward for us to look at. If there was a bit more life in the eyes and you looked at the camera straight on, this would have come out better. I will commend you, however, on using the lighting very well, if not the best out of the group. You are perfectly illuminated and your dress is clearly seen. Thank you, Isla. All right, Bridget, you're next.
Your picture is gorgeous, Bridget. The simplicity of it all is really good. People think high fashion and immediately think over the top, bone bending, back breaking poses, but that's not all high fashion is. It is the drama of it all.
Your pose perfectly displayed the silhouette of your dress, and as Alyssa mentioned, your shadow play with your afro gave us the drama we needed and painted a story. While I could settle for a bit more drama, I don't see where that could be added to. Thank you, Bridget. Kakura, come on up.
I am obsessed with this photo. Your pose in this is everything. It's modelesque, it's dramatic, and I really love this. But this photo would have done well outside of this challenge. The theme was high fashion elegance, but you gave simple, but this felt too raw to be considered elegant. I don't know if that's the right word to describe it.
I can't describe it with words as well, but it's just too strong to fulfill the elegance of the prompt. Although we asked for drama, this was a bit too much drama and very little elegant. It is not a bad photo at all. This is an amazing photo, actually. Phenomenal, top-worthy even. Just not for this week's challenge.
Thank you, Kakra. Lastly, Zuri. Yes, this is what we expect from you, Zuri. This image is beautiful. It's drama, but a different kind of drama. It is the kind of drama that is soft and fluent, that makes it the perfect partner with elegance.
You look like you are dancing without a care in the world and were caught in the moment. Like you are a vampire that was given immunity to sunlight or basking in its warmth for the first time. I got a story from your photo. I feel inspired by your image. That's impressive.
Thank you, Zuri. Thank you, ladies. Now we, the judges, will deliberate, and when we come back, give our final decision. Welcome back. We, the judges, and the audience have deliberated and we have made our decision, starting with the high placements. Bridget, Maya, Congratulations to the both of you. You have both placed high and are safe from elimination. You may head to the back. Now moving on to the low places. Sakura, Melanie, you are both safe. However, this week, you both are in the bottom 3 and have placed low. You may join the girls at the back. Zuri, Isla, one of you has won this week's challenge, earning immunity, and the other is going to be packing their bags in a few minutes. The name I am going to call is Zuri. Congratulations, you are the challenge winner this week and have earned immunity for the coming week. Means, Isla, your time in the house has come to an end. You are and will always be a Glamazon. And even though your journey has been cut short, our eyes are on you. We are sorry. Please pack your things and leave the manor.
I gave it everything I had and I have no regrets. I mean, I got a win if that counts. The first of the season even, so I guess that's something to be remembered by. I don't know. Maybe this isn't my time, but I know I belong in this industry and I am going to keep fighting to solidify my position in it. Thank you, Glamour and Style.
Elegance was the name of the game, and for some, it came naturally. But in this competition, there's no room for doubt. 7 remain, but only 1 can claim the crown. This is Glamour and Style.